City and Vario Systems. So as per the proceedings, we can start the meeting. So first I'll invite Dr. Tisar to formally welcome you all and explain the purpose of our gathering. So
Thank
please,
you.
because mics are recording. So, and also all the media, so you're only welcome.
Good morning. Can you move this side?
Yes. May chair ke bottle ko
Good morning, all of you. Behalf of National Institute of Business Management (NIBM), first of all, I would like to welcome all of you. The main two companies. First, Vario Systems, one of the leading global electronic company, Swiss-based company, and the other one is the Trace Expert City, coming for the MoU signing. So I would like to introduce our Director General, Dr. D.M.A. Kulasuriya, Director General, National Institute of Business Management. And today is very important day for us, even for the School of Computing and Engineering. So we are signing a very important two agreement thinking about the students and the next generation of students. If we take first MoU with the Vario Systems, we are hoping to sign the agreement to develop students regarding mechatronic degree programs, to give the practical awareness and the workshops and all through this MoU with the collaboration of Vario Systems in the future. And regards to our neo ventures, newly established venture hub, so we are going to create jobs in the future for the students who are going to graduate from NIBM. So those are the two MoUs today we are going to sign. So thank you very much for coming to NIBM for signing this agreement. Thank you.
Please mention your name and question, please.
My name is Tisar Veerasinghe, Head Computer Science, NIBM.
Thank you, Dr. Tisar. So next, I would like to invite Director General Dr. D.M.A. Kulasuriya to address the gathering. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. So thank you very much, the Vario System and the Trace City, for joining us today. And thank you very much, Dr. Tisar, for arranging, and all of our team members. So I'd like to give you some insight about what we have been doing in the past, as well as what we are planning to do. Our intention is to see that giving better opportunities for our learners here in Sri Lanka to develop their talents, and finally they will be able to do a great job for the development of our economy and to be a productive citizen for this country. So that's the main purpose of NIBM. So we do have two segments: the school leavers who are coming into our system to have their degrees and finally developing their skills, and the other group, of course, professionals, and those who are joining us to go for upskilling and reskilling. So those are the two segments, and we have been offering all our courses for the last 57 years, more than 5 decades, and we have created better names in the industry, and at the same time we have linked up with best universities in the world, the Coventry University in UK, and very recently we signed with the University of Essex for having more degrees coming from the UK to deliver here in Sri Lanka. which is affordable for our learners here in Sri Lanka, and the degree is internationally valid and recognized. So at the same time, we are supporting our students to move on to other countries, also have better exposure. So we have signed up with many agreements with Australian universities, reputed universities. And at the same time, we offer different type of degrees for the benefit of our industry. So we are very much keen to developing partnership with our industries. We have done so many, but these two MoUs are very important for us because Trade City is last year also we had an exhibition there and to showcase our talents with our students, and our intention is to see that we are developing more and more partnership with our industries to make sure that they are having better opportunities in the industry. So Vario Systems also, as you said, very recently we introduced these courses. So we need to have better experience and the exposure in the field, in the practical sense of these facilities. So that is what we want to see. That at the same time, I think most of the industries are getting real benefit from our students also. They are very much talented. So you can make use of them for the benefit of yourself and to get the better products from them also. That is one reason as to why we are getting better partnership with the industries also. Just to tell you this, we have changed our learning management system also, because we have identified what's really happening in the future. We have digitalized all our courses, and now it is mounted on our well-developed LMS, learning management system, so that any learner who will join us will be able to access to all our materials online. And we have a digital campus, and at the same time we do have our e-hub also, that is our e-library. So as you know, most of the students now, the learning management system is becoming more flexible. I don't think that in future the new learners, the new generation, especially this Gen Alpha and Gen C, would join us and stay more than 6 hours or 7 hours in the classroom. So there are many platforms are available for them to learn things, but we need to support them to give some basic principles and theories so that they would be able to learn from anywhere in the world. So we are trying to introduce these courses in other countries as well. So that's what we are planning to do. So our intention is to, if you looked at the new generation, they want to see that they are getting jobs at the early stages of their life, and they want to make money, not like us at the beginning of their, probably maybe 18 or 20 years. By that time they would like to have a degree, plus they are making money also. That's a good thing also. We are taking it very positively, and we are encouraging them to have their own startup rather than working under someone else. They should be able to produce some jobs rather than seeking jobs. So that's the future. If you take the IT field, nearly 10% of students, they join basically to do a degree to have their own startup, not to work in somewhere else. But we are encouraging them to go join industries for a few years and get the professional knowledge and the experience, so that they would be able to do a better job even if they go for their own startups. So that's how we do. So in future, we would like to see this. We are having large number of projects in relation to industries also. We are starting some research also, so that you would be able to support us with our students as well as the faculty, so that we will be able to do our joint research, so that we are moving into innovations. We are having lots of projects in our hands, and our faculty also doing lots of research. So now the university's role is, I don't know whether I'm talking too much, but our main role is to see that we are creating the content by doing research rather than delivering it. So that's the role of a university in future. And then we should be able to assess their qualifications and see whether really they are up to the stage of their status in terms of knowledge and the skills. So that's the major role of universities in the years to come. I think within next 10 years to come, you will see people are coming to universities to have their networking and making partnerships and doing research presentations, project work, and all lot of things. Not to do basic acquiring the knowledge, because things are getting changed and AI facilities are developing fast. so that we can't just say no for AI. And teachers also getting changed drastically. So that's the future. So we are getting ready for that. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope that we will be able to have better collaborations, and finally we'll be able to have good partnership for our learners to learn from you, as well as they will support you to grow your businesses also. Thank you very much. කෙටියෙන් මම සිංහලෙන් මේ ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා නම් NIBM ආයතනය අවුරුදු 57ක් තිස්සේ රජයට අයත් ආයතනයක් විදිහට, ඒ වගේම රජයෙන් කිසිම මුදලක් නොගෙන ව්‍යාපාරික පරිසරයක් නිර්මාණය කරලා අපේ රටේ දරුදරියන්ට උසස් අධ්‍යාපනය දීමට තමයි මේ ආයතනය පිහිටවලා තියෙන්නේ. විශේෂයෙන්ම ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා මේ රටෙන් විශාල පිරිසක් වෙනස් රටවල අධ්‍යාපනය සඳහා යනවා. පසුගිය වසර වෙනකොට 40000ක් පමණ මේ රටෙන් ගියා. ඩොලර්ස් වලින් ගත්තොත් 2 බිලියන් විතර අපේ රටෙන් පිටතට ගලා යනවා. ඉතින් අපි රාජ්‍ය ආයතනයක් විදිහට අපිට කාර්යභාරයක් තියෙනවා. ඒක අපිට නවත්තන්න බෑ. මොකද අපි දන්නවා අපේ දරුවෝ මේ ලෝකයේ ගැන, විශ්වය ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්නත්, ඒ ආభాසය ලබන්න කැමැති. ඒ නිසා අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා වෙන රටවල් වල හොඳම විශ්වවිද්‍යාල සමග සම්බන්ධ වෙලා ඉතාමත් අඩු මුදලකින් එම උපාධියම ලබා දීලා ලෝකයේ කීර්තිමත් ආයතනයක වැඩ කිරීම සඳහා පහසුකම් සපයන. ඉතින් ඒ සඳහා අපි විශාල කාර්යභාරයක් කරමින් ඉන්නේ. මම හිතනවා ඉදිරියේදී අපිට හැකියාවක් තියෙයි මේ සංඛ්‍යාව අපි හොඳ පහසුකම් සහිත විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයක් නිර්මාණය කරලා ඒ තියෙන ග්ලෝබල් එක්ස්පෝස් එක, එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ විශ්වීය දැනුම සහ විශ්වය තුළ තියෙන ඒ ජීවන රටාව ඔවුන්ට ලබා දුන්නොත් ඔවුන් මේ රටේ අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉඳලා මේ රටට විශාල සේවයක් කරයි කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ සඳහා අපි පසුබිම සකස් කරමින් තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒ සඳහා අපි විශාල විශ්වවිද්‍යාල සංඛ්‍යාවක් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙලා ඉන්න වෙන රටවල් එක්ක, ඒ වගේම මේ රටේ අපේ දරුවන්ගේ අවශ්‍යතාවයන් අනුව අපි තාක්ෂණය අනුව විශේෂයෙන් අපි විශ්වාස කරනවා එඩියුකේෂන් ටෙක්නොලොජි කියන එක. එඩියු ටෙක්නොලොජි කියන එක අපි කොවිඩ් වලින් පසුව අපිට පුළුවන් වුණා අපේ උපාධිය ඒ විදිහටම පිරිනමන්න. මොකද අපි ඊට කලිනුත් අපේ ඩිජිටල් කැම්පස් එක සකස් කරලා තිබුණේ. අපි ඊට පස්සේ අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් වලින් අපි තීරණය කරා මුළු සමස්ත කෝසස්, ඒ කියන්නේ පාඨමාලා සියල්ලම ඩිජිටලයිස් කරලා අපේ දරුවන්ට ඕනම මොහොතක, දැන් ඕනම අවස්ථාවක අපේ දරුවන්ගේ ඉගෙනීම නොනවත්වාම කරගෙන යන්න අවස්ථාවක් සකස් කරලා තියෙන වෙන රටක හිටියත්. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා ඒ ෆ්ලෙක්සි ලර්නින් එන්වයරන්මන්ට් එකක්, එහෙම නැත්නම් ඉස්සර වගේ නෙවෙයි හරි රිජිඩ් ක්‍රමයකට ඇවිල්ලා ඉගෙන ගන්න පරිසරයක් නෙවෙයි අලුත් පරම්පරාවේ තියෙන්නේ. අලුත් පරම්පරාව අපි දන්නවා ඕගොල්ලෝ ජාතික විශ්වවිද්‍යාල වලට දැනට 75% විතර කාන්තාවන් තමයි සහභාගී වෙන්නේ. තරුණ පරම්පරාව වෙන මම හිතන්නේ ස්කිල් නැති රැකියාව වලට නිරත වෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් ඔය සරලව කිව්වොත් 3 wheel වල ඉන්න 1.4 මිලියන් විතර. ඉතින් ඒ දරුවන්ට හොඳ අධ්‍යාපනයක් දීලා හරි හැකියාවන් සහිත ව්‍යාපාරයක් කරලා හෝ එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ පුජ්‍යලිකාංශයේ හෝ රාජ්‍යාංශයේ සේවයක් කරලා ඊටමත් ඉහළ මට්ටමකින් වැදගත් වෘත්තියක් කිරීම සඳහා අවශ්‍ය පසුබිම සකස් කිරීම තමයි මම හිතන්නේ අපේ අධ්‍යාපන පද්ධතිය සකස් වෙන්න ඕන. ඒ වගේම පාසල් වලත් මේ විභාගයේ මත පදනම් වූ අධ්‍යාපන ක්‍රමය වෙනස් කිරීම සඳහා මම හිතන්නේ මේ රජයත් ඒ සඳහා පිළිවෙල සකස් කරමින් යනවා. ඉතින් අපි මේක මෙහි සකස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි outcome based learning system එකක් ඉදිරිපත් කරා. ඒ තුලින් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ විභාගයේ මත පදනම් වූ එකක් නෙවෙයි. ඔවුන්ගේ හැකියාවන් අගය කරමින් ඒ හැකියාවන් වලට තවත් ඉදිරියට යන්න අවස්ථාවක් සපයන ඇසෙස්මන්ට් ක්‍රමයක්, ඇගීම් ක්‍රමයක් ලබා දෙමින් මේ ක්‍රියාවලිය සාර්ථකව කරගෙන යන්න. ඉතින් ඒ සඳහා අවශ්‍ය අඩිතාලම අපි දාලා තියෙනවා. තව ටිකක් දියුණු කරන්නත් අවශ්‍යයි. ඒ සඳහා ඔබ සියලු දෙනාගේම අතිශයින්ම සහයෝගය අවශ්‍යයි. ඒ කියන්නේ ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨයත් සමග සම්බන්ධ වෙලා තමයි අපේ එම්ප්ලොයබිලිටි රේට් එක ගත්තොත් 95% විතර වෙනවා. ඒකට හේතුව තමයි අපි විශේෂයෙන්ම අපි ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨත්වයට එක්ක සම්බන්ධයි. අපේ උගන්වන ගුරුවරුන් විශේෂයෙන් ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨයෙන් ඉන්නේ වැඩි ප්‍රමාණයක්. ඔවුන් ඒ දැනුම ලබා දෙනවා. ඔවුන් එක්ක සම්බන්ධතාවය තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා උන්ට රැකියා ලබා ගැනීම පහසු ඇති වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා අපි අභ්‍යන්තර අපේ විශේෂ පුහුණු කළ ඒ ෆැකල්ටියත් එක්කත්, එහෙම නැත්නම් ලෙක්චරර්ස්ත් එක්කත්, ඒ වගේම බාහිරින් එන කට්ටියත් එක්කත්, ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රියල් සම්බන්ධතාවත් එක්කත් අපි ඉදිරියේදී මීටත් වැඩිය හොඳට මේ අධ්‍යාපන ශාස්ත්‍රයේ කීර්තිමත් ආයතනයක් විදිහට අපේ සේවාව ලබා දෙන්න තමයි අපේ බලාපොරොත්තු තියෙන්නේ. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
So thank you very much for explaining the purpose of the organization. I would like to highlight 2 points from that speech. One is how we understand the future trends of the students and understanding their ability to become job creators. So that is one of the major motivation behind the New Ventures program and this MoU with Trace Expert City to connect these entrepreneurial minds with the industry ecosystem, because the Trace Expert City is the country's largest industry ecosystem for the technology. So we are having the right partnerships for our students to to uplift them to the next stage. So that is one motivation. The other thing we want to highlight is that the getting our students globally ready. So that is the reason behind we have this partnership with Vario Systems, kind of globally recognized companies, to train these students to the international scale while they are studying in Sri Lanka. So we organize all these courses with that collaboration. So without taking much time, so I would like to give the podium to Mr. Kusal to explain the Trace Expert City and what are the future plans.
I think it's better Manoj is the person driving the whole thing, program. He would be can come on question to explain in detail.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, very good morning, gentlemen. So, Trace Expert City is the largest technology and innovation park, or the ecosystem we would much prefer to recognize that as, in Sri Lanka, facilitating not only big corporates like Cogen International, Calci Technologies, Orel, also we are facilitating startups like Gendo Innovations, Effective Solutions, and like many other startups. So what Trace ecosystem is doing with the collaborations that we are making through the regional partners, especially if you go to Jaffna, Batikalo, if you go to Kandy, Badulla, we have all the collaborations with regional startup hubs, and we have all the collaborations with most of the universities in Sri Lanka as well. So we do have that ecosystem of expertise and ecosystem of individuals who can contribute to the development of the startups in Sri Lanka. So as Kirti mentioned, so Trace, we do have this ecosystem to support the undergraduate. We are training through this Neo Ventures program to give them that expertise, knowledge, what they exactly need to do. So Sri Lanka is a country that we are heavily depending on our traditional exports, tea, coconut, rubber, but now it has to be changed through the technological advancements. So now we have to focus on like producing that high-tech startups in Sri Lanka. So that is the message Trace is trying to deliver to the university ecosystem. I think Neo Ventures is a great platform for Trace as well to collaborate and spread this message to the university ecosystem. So Trace, we do have co-working spaces all around the country, in Jaffna, in Kandy, in Badulla, and in many regional areas as well. And also we have co-working spaces in at Trace Expert City itself as well. So through this program, we provide not only mentoring, we not only providing expertise and guidance, we also provide co-working spaces and the physical infrastructure that they wanted to have to develop their programs. So we are a much larger ecosystem and looking forward for this collaboration, and we really appreciate what NIBM and Neo Ventures is doing, and thank you for onboarding us as one of the partners of this program, and looking forward to a fruitful collaboration which will have a really good impact to the Sri Lankan economy going forward. Thank you.
Your name and
Yes. I'm Manodya Nabadevava, currently working as the manager at Trace Sri Lanka.
Thank you, Manoj. So next, I would like to invite Mr. Satish, who's the country manager and managing director of Sri Lanka operations at Vario Systems. Please, over to you.
Thank you. Good morning, and my name is Devan Satiswaran. You can call me Satish, and I am representing from Vario Systems, Sri Lanka. Of course, I need to explain about Vario Systems bit because I think most of you doesn't know about the operation because we are part of Swiss collaboration. It's a Swiss-based company. We established in 1993 in Switzerland. But Sri Lanka is the second largest, operation out of our group. We established 98. So 2 years back, we celebrate our 25th year of operation. Anniversary within Sri Lanka. And if we talk about Vario System operation, we are in the field of we call like contract electronic manufacturing assembling services. Okay, so we do assemble circuit board for high-end electronic products. Let's say medical sector, aviation, defense. We are not like handling like consumer markets, like the washing machine or whatever this thing. It's not like that. It's completely the product goes to high-end machines, total industries. Mostly the products goes to Europe sector and USA, and now we are stepping into Australia and even Asia Pacific. One of the next largest potential for us. Sri Lanka concern, we are the largest size of operation because we have almost 30,000 square meter operation, 3 buildings, fully state-of-art facilities. We have set up in our facilities. Right now, 1,000 number of employees, including 200 staff. There are about 70 engineers and engineering graduates and even IT graduates are working in our premises, in our Sri Lanka operation. And Sri Lanka concern how we contribute to the national economy. We are one of the top 20 exporters. So we do around 80 million business of turnover annually and contributing national economy. And our group turnover is over 300 million. So you can imagine, how much we contribute from Sri Lanka to our group. We have factories all over the world, like in China, USA, Mexico, Croatia, Switzerland is our headquarters. In Romania we have a plant, and Croatia also we have a plant. So it's a kind of a large conglomerate, but the contributions towards our group from Sri Lanka is immense. And further, we kind of a changing model from this year, from group point of view. We are going to establish kind of a support service center from Sri Lanka. So we expand our office in Colombo. Of course, initially we went to Trace to see a co-working space, but finally we end up with it's another company. But we are looking for opportunities to set up our co-workings, to have a support service center like engineering services, IT services to our group, so which we can benefit because Sri Lanka students is one of the what we call unique skills they possess, and they were really performing among the out of other nations. They are really talented and they got a lot of opportunities. So how we see this opportunity partnering with NIBM is a nice. It's a wonderful thing, I think we see, because we already started, because of if you consider our industry, the requirement when we hire engineers or graduates who are from the school leavers, or maybe once they complete the courses, there's always we see a gap, the theoretical knowledge and the industry requirement. Because we generally take almost, I would say, not even 6 months, even more than 1 year or 2 years to really get the benefit from the graduates. That's we see a huge challenge for us. But we have a lot of opportunities because we are a service company. We are highly dependent on our engineers, the graduates, because it's a kind of a service business. So then then the opportunity, like, the training time, once you onboard, it's 2 years, 1 year, it's a kind of one of the bottleneck for us. So we see the opportunity like partner with NIBM, so share our experiences and to share what you call our operations with their students. And while students also, they can learn what kind of requirement the industry needs and the latest technologies they can, like, rather going to work and learn before they come to like the job market. They have the like hands-on experience already. They know what is the industry requirement. So that's how we see the opportunity, and we really appreciate Shakirti to involve in this collaborations, and really thank the management team, top management in IBM, to give us this opportunity. And I know, I can understand, like I can foresee there are a lot of business or maybe a lot of opportunity for our students in the future, and wish you all the best with the NME. Thank you.
Thank you, Satish. So as per our agenda, I think we have the two biggest items now. So signing the MoUs. So I would like to invite the leaders of the organizations to start the MoU signing. I think we have to come. I mean, the representatives from each organization may come behind. Then you can take photographs, right? So please, I mean, media people, you can advise us, and then after that we will do the thanking speeches, and so then we go to the program. So let's do the MoU signing as the next agenda item. So as per the agenda, first let's sign the MoU with Trace Expert City and the Neo Ventures first, and then so I would like to invite Saul start the signing, and then we will do the Vario Systems. So just
shaking.
next, I would like to invite the Vario Systems. Use the same please. I would like to invite Mr. Indijay to speak about the Sri Lankan startup ecosystem and the collaboration. Now, we are actually doing this New Ventures program to uplift the Sri Lankan technopreneurs. So that is the ultimate purpose of creating these collaborations and all, and creating these students. So we want to hear from the national leaders who are handling the startup ecosystems. So Kevin, over to you. Please enlighten us.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, NIBM. And we are on behalf of Trace, as well as I will speak on behalf of the usual, as an entrepreneur, as a supporter of the ecosystem. So I think Sri Lankan startup ecosystem has been there since the last maybe 20 years, that the time that we know of. And then there is a lot of things that has happened with the government as well as the private sector, involvement. But I think we are still in the. I think the biggest success story we had was maybe the IPO of PicMe. That was the biggest success story as of now, at a valuation of maybe 75 million US dollars. So that's the biggest success story. But then we are still waiting for that, the big. What do you call it, the holy grail of Sri Lankan startup ecosystem, taking a $1 billion startup or something like in that nature. I think we have the strength as a South Asian country, is that we have this, what do you call it, the high-tech bias. So for example, if you go to a lot of other countries in South Asia, I can't compare with maybe Singapore, maybe East Asian countries, or maybe China. But if you look at the South Asia, Sri Lanka has this, these not who I'm saying, a lot of people even in South Asia says, because a lot of people come to Sri Lanka and meet Trace because we are part of the ecosystem, and they think that our graduates or our students or maybe our startup ecosystem is very strong in fundamental sciences, that we are very good at our know-how and knowledge. And we can build something bigger than what the other people can do. So I think at least that understanding is there, but maybe we have to prove it in a bigger way. For example, they think we have biomedical devices in Sri Lanka. We have biomedical startups. We have biotech startups. We have AI is very good. That's what the understanding of other South Asian countries. Because we last week we got a Indian startup came to Sri Lanka and met us at Trace. So I think that is our strength. So I think we really have that strength, but only thing we have not proven something that goes beyond Sri Lanka. So I think that's where the real holy grail for Sri Lankan startup ecosystem. There are a lot of programs are now developing. Trace has taken a lot of steps. For example, now we are initiating the national level startup accelerator program as well, with the support of ICTA and the government digital economy ministry as well. And then we are building probably as of now the largest startup co-working spaces in the country. We have 8 locations all around the country: Jaffna, Patiklo, Kandy, Peradeniya, Ratnapura, now Colombo, 2 locations. And also a lot of startup incubator projects, initiatives are now happening at Trace, mainly Trace Expert City, and also a lot of other locations. We run a lot of incubators, food technology incubator in Pannala, and then water-related incubators will start at Kandy, and then a lot of other things in a lot of other places. So there are a lot of missing pieces also. So I think why we think this signing of agreement with NSBM is really valuable, because these missing pieces has to be covered through various other organizations. So for example, we need more people to get into innovations, entrepreneurship. So that's where it's very important. And also we look at this is as a ecosystem development. It's not about just one party or the government can do. I don't think government can do this. I don't think the industry can do this. It has to be an ecosystem initiative. And Trace is an ecosystem organization, and we are a not-for-profit. We are a organization that is comprised of a lot of individuals, experts, industry leaders, and we are working on a pro bono model to support the ecosystem of Sri Lanka. So I think with that, I think this is a very significant day today, that this MoU. I think we need more people, especially young people, getting into entrepreneurship, innovation, and a lot of other industries, for example, like Vario Systems. We need to see that all the tech organizations supporting this initiative for the ecosystem. So thank you very much. I think this is a very important day today. We hope that Neo Ventures will be very successful and be like a benchmark for other organizations as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Keminder, and thank you all the gentlemen. Let me formally thank you all, and I'll sit for a while, and so as the lead for the Neo Ventures program, I would like to formally thank you. So as all the speakers mentioned, so let this be the message to the country, right? So we are planning to inspire the generations. So we are planning to be the example to lead the technopreneur culture to this country. So when we see all these startup competitions and all, we saw a big gap, because we want a complete program to drive them to attract the global level investments. So this is why this program is very important. So NIBM has taken that initiative. As always, the country, the leading the university to take these initiatives to build the country and create the trends. So what we believe is this kind of program can bridge that gap. So that is why we are gathered here today. We are establishing these kind of partnerships every month, I would say. So that's the plan for us to build a stronger network. Now Trace Vario System brings that strength not only to this Neo Ventures program, but also to whole university. So that's why this message is very important. So thank you again for all the individuals, plus all the media representatives here. So I would like to recognize the IT and the news editor, Mr. Bibile, as the presence also. So I think these kind of initiatives must be taken into the media, and the people should know, because we are here to inspire the younger generation. So the younger generation shall take the positive news out, and they will create a positive mindset in the whole country. So thank you so much, and enjoy the refreshment, and have a nice day to all of you.